Our next speaker is someone, in all seriousness, who has changed my life through his book called Body by Science, which I have right here, my personal copy. He's also the owner and operator of Ultimate Exercise, a personal training facility in Seneca, South Carolina. And he recently filmed a show with Tony Robbins called Breakthrough with Tony Robbins, or Anthony Robbins, same thing. More than that, though, I've said something about him that I believe to be 100% absolutely true. I've said it on the internet, and I said it at our convention in Stockholm when I talked about this book, that Doug is one of the wisest men of our time, and so underappreciated and undervalued, it's almost indescribable. With that said, Doug, would you sign my copy of Body by Science?
Be happy to.
Appreciate it.
My honor.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Doug.
it.
It's an honor to have you here. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep.
Guys, thank you. The first thing I want to tell all of y'all is how lucky you are. If I could imagine being 21 years old and being able to come to a convention like this and to have had the opportunity to listen to Mark Sisson, to get workout advice from Drew Bay and Bill DeSimone, people that you're going to be hearing. If I would have done two things with that, number one, had the opportunity to have heard it, and number two, to have actually listened to it, it would be really amazing how much more quickly and better my life would have progressed. There is so much that I did with my intense interest in working out that even using the cutting edge technology of the day was just leading me down a very wrong pathway. I came out of the whole Arthur Jones Nautilus high intensity training camp, which was a definite move in the right direction, but it was a fairly high volume of work, doing 15, 20 different movements to complete muscular failure and beyond 3 days a week. And I did this religiously all the way through college, med school, residency, and adulthood into my late 30s, early 40s. And truly through most of that time, felt like hammered dog shit. Okay, I was really tired. And I did it all the way through med school and residency. Every other night call, 3 days a week, I was there, I did it, and I felt like crap. If I could have really been able to have been exposed to this and wrap my brain around the minimal amount necessary to trigger the adaptive response that I was looking for and then get out of the way, the experience of all of that, of college, of med school, of residency, of getting married, of having children, all of that would have been on such a higher plane because I would have been experiencing it in a much more recovered and a better feeling way. Now, you've already heard Mark Sisson speak, and he has really been at the spearhead of the primal diet or the Paleolithic diet. I really don't have anything to add in terms of what he's saying, other than later, I'm going to flip this over, I'm going to drag you guys through med school biochemistry, and I want to provide you with an intellectual understanding of why everything that Mark told you is correct, okay? And as a physician, I can tell you 80% of what Mark Sisson told you goes very severely against the grain of standard medical practice. But he's right, and I'm going to show you that he's right, okay? You're also going to get the opportunity after me to hear Drew Bay talk. I'm going to let him give you the nuts and bolts of how to work out, okay? What I want to give you guys is the why. If you can understand the why, you'll be able to embrace the how. And the basic thrust of the talk that I want to give you today is I want you to do two things. I want you to not overtrain, and I want you to eat like Mark Sisson told you to.